Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Tragic Fortress. Those of you keeping a count on the cycles will notice quite a bit of time has passed. Most of that time has just been spent digging out areas trying to get fossil to make steel to make the rockets. So, the rocket finally built, starting to work on the second one once I get more steel, and I just got done fueling it up with steam. You can make these out of gold amalgam if you have it, because for a steam engine, it just needs to be steam. It does not care about the temperature. So with this set to 105, none of this ever overheats, and it's enough for 2 rocket launches. Let's check our automation. Seem to be connected. We should have plenty of astronauts trained up. And once this launches, we'll go take a look at how the rest of the base is doing. I definitely got busy making everything else. Unreachable food. How? What do we got up here? We have sedimentary rock. Perfect. Build yourself out of there. I want to watch the rocket launch. Maybe. Oh, no, okay. Yay! It's going. Alright, so it does dump a bit of heat down here, but not too bad. I like making my research rockets as tall as possible. Alright, so I went and built all of this in preparation for liquid oxygen and hydrogen, which obviously it's going to be a while before I have space resources to do it. My space cooling loop is just hydrogen and a thermoregulator. All this stuff is made out of iron and doesn't touch anything, so it's fine. Star map wise, kind of crapped out. None of these early ones are the ones that come with steel. So I'm going to be kind of short on that front. I went and dealt with all of the water down here by basically just burning some of the ethanol, which led to a bit of a carbon dioxide explosion, and then pumping the rest of the ethanol up into space. Don't need it, don't care. I now have a bottle emptier up there to dump it. I made a Pacu farm, which just got started. So they just became adults, so I can eventually get my dupes up to surf and turf, because why not? Got my research put back in, so my dupes will start researching. I went and double insulated this. I think in the last video I mentioned the reason this room was hot was because of the gas bridge in here. So that's now cooling down. And you can see that bridge right there was pumping some heat in. Otherwise, this is working out pretty well. I'm not sure why this ended up with 4 tiles, so I've got to monitor that once it gets down in temperature. Speaking of temperature, I forgot the bottom of this base is hot. So I was digging down and had a bit of a steam explosion, which I was able to cut off pretty quickly by blocking this off. This was 200 when I got down here. So by accidentally dumping in some liquids and then breaking it off and using this to semi-cool it, it's kind of working. This area was over 100. And I'm kind of going with the brute force method of I have 2 cool slush geysers, and I'm just letting them pour onto the ground. And slowly digging this down. Once I get this dug out, then I can clean that up and start to get down in here. The problem is the ethanol vaporizes at, I believe, 70? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would it have a melting? Anyway, that's fine. Ethanol. Yeah, I've got to get it down to 120 to make it freeze, but I got to get it down to 76 before it turns into a liquid. And all of this stuff is up. Oh, I guess this cool slush is working. This stuff is all up closer to 100, so it's slowly cooling down. I did find a very useful iron volcano, but I can't really tap it because this whole area is a mess. Having a renewable source of iron will definitely help out on this map. And I'm hoping with the Paku farm and the Hatch farm, which I expanded, I'll get enough eggs and lime to make more steel. How am I doing? Yep, that's empty again. So yeah, more digging involved. And then trying not to spill everything inside my base. Other than that, what else did I change? Oh, I added a water tank over here just to make sure that my oil well didn't keep running out of water. And I'm just about up to 32 dupes. I'm at 31 and then just launched one into space. All right, let's mop up random stuff and then trying to get the base cleaned up, which will help improve performance. And I'd like to get down to the bottom of the map. I'm just wondering whether or not it's worth digging through here to start cooling all this down. Yeah, this is all still 200 down here. I mean, think about that. This is a rust biome. It should have been cold. You can see some of that abyssite is still cold. But whatever is going on below here warmed all this up to super hot. But we're just tasking the dupes with digging, dig out a section, move it on down. Yeah. And come on. And while I'm doing that, I can start work on the next rocket. Well, there's a steam engine here, it's not going to be a steam rocket. I should have the other one back and forth a couple of times before. Yeah. It should be able to launch again before this rocket is built, and therefore I won't run it on steam. I just need an engine to build it out of. And let's just dig all that down. Telescope-wise, we're doing good. What's our coverage? Scan network's 82%. I mean, this one's got reduced visibility because of everything else next to it. But to make up for it, I've got 3 over here. All right, there's my ethanol and bottle emptier just to dump everything into space and get rid of it. What's my oil well count up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another one over here. 9. At least 9 oil wells. That's just crazy. I mean, most maps, you should get 3. I've definitely played maps where I've only had 2. But 9 is ridiculous. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do to really abuse that fact other than massive petroleum boilers. Ooh, lime, yes. Otherwise, this has been working. It's actually cooled. Oh no, I guess it warmed up a little bit. I've been adjusting the pressure. This room, yeah, there it is. So there's a couple of sections that are down to 170. I have to do 5 and 3. Start turning it on down there. But we found so much other gas that who knows if it's actually profitable right now. I mean, I know it's more than enough to run the base. Over here, I've just been pumping this out. I was running both, but because I had so many pipes combined that 500 is good enough. There was a spore kit in here, so this actually got a bunch of zombie. Luckily, I was able to get the dupes in and out before that went nuts. Did they lay a long hair? Yeah, they did. Genetic ooze. I'm trying to think of. I think long hairs eat oxygen, so I'll probably kill it. Got more space. That's great. This is very tall. And more digging. Hopefully I find something good from the rocket missions to go get after that mini base fiasco where none of the close-in planets and even some of the far-away planets didn't have any fullerene. That just absolutely slowed me down. But now I can run more than one rocket. I'm gonna have to start working on more morale boosting. This room isn't big enough for 30 dupes. I have to figure out where I want to do more of those. But first things first, we need the rocket to be back. And it almost is. Alright, all of these are pointed at my one rocket. Otherwise, they'll keep randomly opening with meteor showers, which is not what I want from my bunker doors. What's the temperature in here? Power. Why do you not have any power? Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Putting lead wires underneath a rocket engine would definitely cause problems. We might go and double insulate that here in a little bit to get to petroleum rockets. We've got a volcanic planet. Not sure what use that is. I'm hoping I find some tungsten out there because there's none on the map. Yeah, the temperature there is still above 100, so that's fine. Turn pumps back on. What did we find? Look at that. Fullerene and niobium on the first planet. Exactly the way it should be. And how much pressure in there is? Oh, plenty. Research is already queued up, so we should be good on that front. Yeah, you don't have any power. I didn't run the power cord over there. Oh, and I made a mini power brick using gold heavy conductive wire to try to keep the decor up. And then a whole lot of statues, so a nice green spike in the middle of this space. How am I doing on plastic? I can probably start making the transport grid. Suffocating? Who is suffocating? How? What do we got? Igneous. Come on, build yourself out of there. Come on, you're a builder. You should be able to build yourself out of there. Aw, son of a... Well, looks like I get to build a monument. Sometimes the dupes just want to kill themselves. It's not like I didn't give them the opportunity to build themselves out of there. Alright, well, what if we put the monument in the park? Where is Tasteful Monument? Is that under medicine? Oh yeah. What can I make this out of? Granite's always nice. I mean, they had the material, they had the ability, they just decided to wait for someone else to come do it for them. We got above here. Oh, a whole bunch of random stuff still dropping. Just looking whether or not I should mop up some of this liquid, but I've got to dig out the stuff above it first. Does that make this not a park? No, still is nature reserve. Alright, we need to set up space hotkey. There we go. How are you doing? About halfway fueled. That was a lot of regolith. And in order to get rid of the chill for this, it just is cooling off the top of the map, and then I used it to cool down this natural gas, because why not? Oh yeah, everyone's stress is going up. I can probably use my massage room to set it all to 5. You all can get a massage and feel better about your friend that suffocated next to a ladder they could have built. Is anyone bringing the body? Somebody is. All right. And so many times where dupes have hopped up onto things that usually I can get them to build that last ladder segment, but not this time. Might have put too much water in here. I'm watching this because I know this pipe segment's about 20 long, so once that gets to 800 I can turn off the pumps and not have broken pipes, but I also don't need to run another rocket, so there's no reason. I'm just going to deconstruct the pipes anyway. There. I'm bringing all the extra bit of that. Don't actually care about the petroleum at all, so I'm just going to dump that on the ground. And we can deconstruct the power wire. Actually, we can deconstruct all of this. Now I want to dump the pipe first. I made that out of ceramic. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to need some bunker tiles to protect that. Forget about that every time. First off, let's make that out of steel. Oh, good. We've got some finally. Perfect. Should be enough for me to make a rocket. If I know that this has fullerene, I'm trying to decide if I want a second research rocket. And I think I do. I think a second research rocket would be great. do that to turn off. Why are you not pumping? There we go. Just so I can find out where the good resources are faster. I think I want this to be obsidian. That way the shovels won't pop through here. I would put the game in high speed mode, but I have so much debris, and because my plumbing and gas pipes have gotten so complicated, high speed mode doesn't actually speed the game up very much. Alright, let's replace the dead dupe. Narcoleptic, narcoleptic, or decorator. I don't even think I need another decorator, but now we have one. Yeah, that's as faster as super speed mode got. That was ridiculous. Oh, got research. Nice. Oh, I need to build the oxalite. That'll be next. You weren't supposed to go through there. Kill it! I suppose I could put it closer, but the oxalite production can just go over here. Refinement oxalite. Let's not make all this out of lead because this has the potential of getting hot. And we already have the gas pipe. All right, where do I have a transformer that's not being used that I can get to? This got complicated. I don't think I'm actually using... Yeah, this one's not actually being used yet because I don't have the fullerene. I can actually use that one. That is a better option. I wasn't sure how many steam turbines I was going to use. Or if I was going to go solar, and I don't think I'm going to go solar on this map. I didn't find any of those asteroids that give me free glass, and I don't feel like making it. Yep, that I didn't need. There, I don't have to worry about grabbing the wrong power. Don't don't know if my dupes will ever have to run through here, but it's better to give them the option. Set these to 1 kilogram while I'm thinking about it. If I find iso resin on this other one, that would just be perfect. I mean, niobium, fullerene, and isoresin at the 10,000 range just makes advanced production so much faster. Which oxalate have I harvested? I like picking puffs whenever I can find them because I've already got 2 tons of oxalate out of them. Ooh, and I got a bunch of lime. It's the way building projects are supposed to go. Good job, dupes. Refined metal. Gold. 7. Probably only need like 5 tons in there. Hi, Lindsay. You are brand new and very slow. Oh, yeah, I know. I don't need that there anymore. Yep, and oxygen's going in. I don't think I need to actively cool this. I think the oxygen going through will be enough. All right, Rocket, where are you? Almost. What are we doing on steel production? Oh, we ended up with quite a bit of lime. I must have found another pocket of fossil. Nice. You're queuing up on copper. I don't think I have very much copper left. Definitely going to need more gold. Probably more iron. I got over here. Just gold and aluminum. And that digging project's coming along. How's the temperature looking? Yeah, slightly cold until it reaches here. Now, I was just thinking if I should crack open this iron volcano and let it just dump on the ground, but iron comes out particularly hot. If that was a gold volcano, it'd be fine, but a dumb idea with an iron volcano. Once I dig all this down, then it'll be time to start pumping all the carbon dioxide. The oxyferns have been doing a decent job, and then just digging down has definitely made it better. Oh, good. It opened up in time for a meteor shower. Rocket. Alright, you can come out because I shouldn't need to launch another steam rocket. What did we find? Abyss Lysoresin and Fullerene. Well, you can't ask for anything better than that. Alright, well, that is research rockets on Steam complete. Now it's time to get the research done, get up to cargo, and then start running cargo missions. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.